So guys, I know this video's late. This took me quite a long time to edit because of course I'm on vacation. So it was a little hard for me to edit. I actually finished this project 2 weeks before this video probably came out. So yeah, but I hope you enjoy. This is the third video out of a 3-part series where I show you how to make a mega shop in Minecraft. The first video was the structure, the next video was the exterior, and now this video is the interior. So let's get right into the video. So the first step is to create a clean canvas. If you have followed some of my other videos, you'll probably see that you'll have a lot of scaffolding, a lot of shulker boxes, and a lot of those things. You need to wipe them all out. Doing this step will really help you because now you have the bare bones of your interior, what your interior was originally looking like. And now you can start planning out the rest of your interior. So with this, I'm going to give you an example of how I did this step myself. But yeah, we have a big tree here, we have a dirt pillar there. I think we have some like little dirt blocks or grass blocks right up there. And then yeah, this interior is a mess. We have like a shulker monster right over here. So yeah, this interior is a mess and really needs to be cleaned up. So guys, in terms of the piston door, I'm just gonna delete this door. Yeah, one I already broke it. The next step is brainstorming, modeling, and creating palettes. So you probably have heard me say brainstorming and modeling in many other videos, but this video is kind of different for the interior. With brainstorming and modeling, you need to take in consideration how many floors you have and how many rooms you can make with those floors. And your color palette needs to also match with your theme. If you have a modern theme, you would mainly use some white concrete and cyan terracotta. And also when making your block palette, you can also be very creative by using very unique blocks for unique things. So now you're probably asking, how would I go about doing these things? Well, here's how I did it. When I came to brainstorming and modeling, I just drew out a digital layout on my phone. I considered the space I had. Additionally, I also had a general idea of what's going to be in each room. Also, something to keep note of is maintaining a grand feel. If you have a grand entrance, then that could possibly lead into a grand foyer, or something similar to that. Right after that, I tried out different block combinations to see what worked and to see what simply didn't work, because I wanted to have a really unique block palette as well. So the second step is to actually make floors and walls. Once you have your layout done, it will be way easier making these things. Making the floors and walls not only provides you a general knowledge of what each room is going to look like, but it provides you with a general knowledge of what your whole entire interior is going to look like as a whole. So honestly, that's basically it for this step. But to give you an example, I'll show you a time lapse of how I did it. So the first flooring tile was at the lobby. I wanted a nice, eloquent, nice flooring tile, so I used a combination of black wool and polished andesite, which looks quite nice. I took a lot of inspiration from other YouTubers, so I think this looks pretty nice. Then I did another major flooring. Now this flooring is actually quite straightforward. I just used a combination of 2 things, and honestly it just required a lot of spruce. So this is simply one of the floorings for one of the offices. It's pretty straightforward, just stripped oak logs, so yeah. So this whole diamond thing is a long story. This is an office and the person who works here said he wanted a diamond flooring, so I actually just took all his diamond blocks, placed them in this room, and well, it's a diamond flooring. My office, nothing interesting here. Lastly was the cafe. Now the cafe is actually one of the more detailed ones with prismarine and quartz, and I say it looks quite cafe-like. So now we're at the 4th step, which is making critical features. When you make critical features, you want to know what you have in your head and then replicate that into the Minecraft world. If you need to, some features can be tested out on a creative testing world, then replicate it in your world. An example of this is the arch, as you see right here. Making these main features will help really embrace what your room is about. Say you have a trophy room, making all those trophy cases will basically say, okay, this is a trophy room or something similar to that. So now let's get into how I made all these major critical details myself. So I didn't want to show all the examples, so I'm only showing this one. This example is of the eloquent staircase that I made. It's an idea that I had in my head for a long time, and I finally decided to replicate it in the Minecraft world. And I say this is a nice red carpet, nice staircase, and I really like it. Oh, and this is the final product, if you're wondering. So the fifth and final step is to do all the little details. This is definitely one of the harder steps, not really because of the building aspects, more because of the resource gathering. You need a lot of diverse objects to make this detailing look really nice, from something as like saplings all the way like to sugarcane possibly. There's just many ways to detail, but you could get very creative with it. You can use blocks that people really haven't used generally. And I see this step, it's more fun and freeway one. So this is going to be the last and final time lapse of me finishing up the whole entire place, detailing the whole entire place, getting ready for the grand tour. This is exciting. So I am happy to announce that everything is finished, all the detail is done, and it's all good. It's like everything's completed. So I hope you enjoy this tour. So guys, we have very, very, very sad news. My first shop that I ever made, like, ever, on, like, any multiplayer server or anything. Yeah, we had sold it to 8th. I mean, this is really, like, it's making history for my life, honestly. My first shop ever made. I really like it. Kind of suits my style. And yeah, I'm gonna miss this. So yeah, it's the end of one era, but the start of a new one.
Like a Hellcat.